I would definitely have to say that one of the big things that I'm really excited for seeing in Star Wars Episode 9 is exactly how the characters of Kylo Ren and Rey are going to be interacting with each other in this film by writer and director J.J. Abrams. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, I really wanted to go over the characters of both Kylo Ren and Rey because we do know that J.J. Abrams will be taking them in totally different directions, which is really going to make them stand out from the past two films, both The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. And that is one thing that I think a lot of fans could very well be excited about, is of course seeing how these characters are going to collide and actually engage in the big lightsaber duel, which brings us to the video today. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film when it comes to some of the set leaks, the set designs, the concept art and storyboard descriptions, etc. One of which has all to do with the set design that will involve Daisy Ridley and Adam Driver for one of the final scenes in the third act of the movie. Specifically, Daisy Ridley and Adam Driver are all set to shoot a scene over at Cardington this month of December. That is for one of the ending sequences in the third act of the film that is said to be a part of the major lightsaber duel to come. Adam Driver is said to wear his Kylo Ren helmet for the scene, and that an alternate prop of the helmet was designed, where it will be damaged by Rey's lightsaber, revealing a portion of his face before he takes it off. The damaged helmet for Kylo Ren is said to be a callback to Luke's face showing inside of Vader's mask in the Empire Strikes Back vision. Another sequence to be shot between Adam and Daisy will require the two to chase each other through a base that is burning down. Parts of the visuals for the scene will be done through green screen and pyrotechnics. Parts of the lightsaber duel will involve bursts of fire around Kylo and Rey, giving us a parallel to Revenge of the Sith between Anakin and Obi-Wan. Lastly, a argumentative scene will be shot between Daisy and Adam, also mimicking the scene between Anakin and Obi-Wan when Anakin says, "I see through the lies of the Jedi." Adam and Daisy will be circling around with ignited lightsabers and will be the first break in the major lightsaber duel, rather than the beginning of it in the Revenge of the Sith. So what's really interesting about all of this is that we see these parallels, these mirrors, if you will, of the lightsaber duel in Revenge of the Sith. Now, the one thing that really does pique my interest in, of course, Episode 9, is that Kylo Ren is indeed getting his helmet back in this movie. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but Kylo Ren's helmet is coming back into play here for Episode 9. He actually reforged it, he put it back together. It has this red crystalline adhesive that basically bonds it all together into one piece again, and unfortunately at the very end of this film apparently it will be damaged once again, revealing an entire portion of Kylo Ren's face. Somehow, I'm thinking about Captain Phasma at the very end of The Last Jedi where you got to see her eye. It's probably something like that and is said to be a callback to when we do get to see Luke's face hidden inside of Vader's helmet in that vision. Now, the other thing that I do want to go over is how there is going to be a sequence involving Adam and Daisy chasing each other through a base that is burning down, and a lot of the effects that will be used for this scene will be through the use of green screen / CGI and pyrotechnics, and that in between the lightsaber duel, there will actually be a lot of fire around them, and that to me sounds stunning. This sounds like it is going to be a lightsaber duel in hell almost. They are really going at it, they are engaging in a major duel, something that I believe a lot of fans have wanted to see for so very long in the sequel trilogy. Now, for me in The Force Awakens, I thought it was a rather pretty, decent lightsaber duel. Could have been better, in my opinion. In The Last Jedi, we got no duel. We got pretty much, an alliance between both Kylo Ren and Rey going up against the Praetorian Guards. And with that being said, going into Episode 9 now, it is said to be the biggest lightsaber duel in the Skywalker saga. I'm not quite sure if it's really going to top the Anakin and Obi-Wan duel. I kind of doubt that, but we'll have to wait and see. As far as the sequence goes where both Adam and Daisy will actually have an argumentative scene that is also going to parallel the scene between Obi-Wan and Anakin, where they're circling around on that landing pad on Mustafar, where Anakin Skywalker delivers the line, I see through the lies of the Jedi. We're going to have a scene like that between both Kylo and Rey, and that sounds pretty amazing to me, because this also fits in with J.J. Abrams and his plan to make Kylo Ren more around the lines of a Darth Vader figure. He will be adding tons of elements of Vader into the character of Ren that will make him a rather intimidating character in Episode 9, which is something that I think a lot of fans need right now when it comes to the main villain in this story. And after all, the sequel trilogy was really about showing us how Kylo Ren is going to become the true Kylo Ren, and J.J. Abrams will be delivering this. I would have honestly rathered Kylo Ren being the more evil figure in the very beginning of The Force Awakens, and then you actually got to see different elements of him throughout the trilogy. Now, going into the final battle, what do you guys think about this so far? How does it make you feel? The mimics and the parallels of that of Revenge of the Sith and the argumentative scene between both Kylo and Rey sounds pretty cool to me. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.